Hey there, welcome back to Go Mega Otaku Gamer Alpha. Today we're talking about the Atari Jaguar. Yeah, baby. Now, the Atari Jaguar was released in November 1993. It was discontinued in 1996, just 3 years later. It sold about 250,000 units, probably fewer than that. And the predecessor to this system was the Atari XE. Now with this mess here, Atari of course made it difficult to even work this crap. Let's see if this works. Sometimes you gotta play with these things because, again, Atari spared no expense. Wow, here we go. And this is Cybermorph on the Atari Jaguar. This uses the cartridge format. This is one of my favorite games that came out for this. Several other notable games that were available on this system at the beginning, and then probably that's about the only time any of them were any good. Alien vs. Predator, Defender 2000, Tempest 2000, Hover Strike was a good one. Iron Soldier was excellent. I-War. Trevor McFur and the Crescent Galaxy. Ultra Vortex was the best fighter game on the system. Very much like something like Killer Instinct or Mortal Kombat. Missile Command 3D. They had Doom. They had Syndicate. They had Wolfenstein 3D. All of these were good. Super Burnout, a motorcycle racing game. Zool 2, Sonic the Hedgehog on acid. Quite good. But this is Cybermorph. Now, a couple of years later, or a year or so later, I guess, they did a follow-up to this called Battle Morph, which was a Jaguar CD game. But if you see or notice, this is quite good. And we'll just play a little bit of this here. We're going to go to Autobahn. And we're going to use the speed of the T-Griffin to round up and round up the supply pods. Okay. Now you fly around and you basically round up these little pod things here. And so you can fly forward and you brake. Now as you move around, the ship itself shifts its shape. It's a shape-shifting ship. But this shape-shifting ship, careful. This shape-shifting ship manages to get around in this 3D environment quite well. And it also has a slow fire mechanism. If you kill these things here, slow down and kill it, kill it, kill it. Come on, kill it, kill it. You get the vitamins that it gives you. The little triangle thing up there points you in the direction that you want to go to get these pods. Skylar stops up every now and then there in the top left corner to tell you if you're doing well or if you're causing damage. She can be quite annoying. Now her name is Skylar, but maybe it was Stacy. Get it, Stacy? Nah, yeah. Yes, thank you, Skylar. But as you see, this 3D environment is quite, for the time, you know, considering all there was at the time that was kind of close to this was Star Fox on the Super NES. This wasn't bad. I mean, this was quite interesting. Now we got this, and the portal is now open. I gotta follow this thing back. Ouch! I'm gonna follow this thing back to the portal. Now we're gonna get the hell. There it is. We're gonna get the hell out of Autobahn. And that is a level of Cybermorph for you there. How about that? Now if you'll see or notice in the back there where the cartridges go, where cartridges like this go, there's a spot there. You can put your memory track there. It's called a memory track. It's a cartridge. It's for saving games, etc., etc. If you're, when you're playing on the CD and you want to save games, you got to use the memory track. And right there's one of those things, using EEPROM. It's good for like 500,000 changes or whatever the heck it was back then. But that's how you save your CD games on your Atari Jaguar CD. And of course now we're going to go ahead and we're going to place this in here like so into the unit. Let's hope this works. And here's hoping that Blue Lightning actually comes out. Now, these CD games, a lot of them were very quiet. Again, Atari had a real bad problem with their RF. Their sound, their video display. For some reason, every other company in the world that ever made a console that used RF did a fantastic job. Atari, not so good. So even though this is up full blast, you're probably going to hardly hear any of this. And the dialogue is great. You really want to hear it. They need more practice.
Nice shooting, Blue Leader. They need more practice.
Yeah.
One bogey left. It's a Draco jet. Engaging. Toasty, the skies are clear.
Well, whether you could hear that or not, come on home, Blue Leader. It's just classic. Let's go to North America. After all, there's, look at that. Yeah, baby. This is some quality programming here. Yeah. I don't understand the point of all that, what they needed that for. Okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and accept this mission and do it. Just do it, just do it. Draco's New Fly Boys. Okay.
Stand by for takeoff. Good luck.
Wow, look at this launch sequence. And you'll notice great similarity between this and something like Afterburner. The thing fires and you got your auto missile, your auto targeting for missiles and stuff. There's your Afterburner there. Here come these guys. Oh yeah, missile away. I'm supposed to be guarding somebody here, I think. But anyway, I'm just playing to give you the idea of what this is all about. And I'm already smoking. I'm dying over here. I'm going to hit the turbo. Now I'm going to slow down. I don't see any enemy planes anywhere. Ah, I spoke too soon. And this game is actually kind of satisfying. I mean, it's not that bad of a game. Of course, then I get killed. But anyway, you get the idea, and then it goes through this rigmarole here. The flag goes down and you're dead. Okay, and that's the Atari Jaguar, but then comes the great controversy. Was the Atari Jaguar 64-bit? Well, I'm going to post a link down there that you can check. It'll have specifications, technical specs for the Jaguar. You can look it up yourself. In my humble opinion, the machine was a 24-bit machine. The reason I say that is because the display, it had 24-bit true color display. What you're seeing on the screen was 24-bit. For example, what you were seeing on the screen with Nintendo 64 were 64-bit graphics. What you were seeing on the screen with the Sony PlayStation was 32-bit graphics. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say, and this is my theory, you can debate it, you can tell me otherwise, your opinion's just as good as mine, but in my opinion, I think it was really a 24-bit system. And again, you can click the link down there and find out for yourself the specs of the thing. And then you can draw your own conclusion. But anyway, it's the Atari Jaguar 64-bit. Do the math.